Well, I've just woken up and I've seen the new patch that came out in Tarkov 14.6, and as an EOD holder and owner, I must say I am feeling a little bit weird. The Unheard edition that just came out is kind of ridiculous, especially after being an EOD owner and being promised so many things. I'm going to talk about what I think about this, and I don't have a script or anything planned, so I'm just going to talk and speak literally what comes off the top of my mind, so bear with me if I stutter or things like that. So, as I was saying, I think the main thing is the PvE that we actually don't get on EOD. So, you have to purchase this Unheard edition if you want to do the co op PvE, which is, I guess, persistent and there's no wipes, so you do get to keep your progress and things like that. So they've always promised us as EOD holders that we are going to get every single piece of DLC that they add to this game. Now they're not calling this a DLC. They are basically saying that this is just another edition of the game and it's separate. I think personally that it's very clear that this is in fact a DLC. You're basically getting a new type of game mode to play in, so this should definitely be considered DLC, and the EOD people that bought EOD should actually get a hold of this. That's just my perspective. You guys let me know what you think, but I would say it does feel like we're getting shafted a little bit as an EOD holder, thinking that we've been supporting these devs the whole time by buying this edition. Now, I'm relatively new to Tarkov compared to some of you guys, but the people that have been playing for 4, 5, 6 years or things like that, I would be feeling really, really annoyed at this point. So that's probably the main one regarding EOD. I would say also that it is a little bit frustrating that there is a better edition. We always thought, or I always thought, that EOD was going to be one of the biggest and best editions of the game, and that is why I bought it, because we were obviously promised to get everything. Things like Arena, it was nice that we got, but yeah, it's a little bit uneasy and frustrating what they've done with this Unheard edition, and it does feel like a little bit of a cash grab. So some of the things that you actually do get, I will just mention a few of them. You get an increased starting level of your character skills. So I think that's up to 3 for things like strength, endurance, and things like that. Whilst this doesn't sound crazy, I think what's sort of worrying, because we don't know how it's going to go in the future, is they are basically letting you pay for skills. So it is literally pay to win at this point. They said they're never going to let you pay for skills or sort of anything that really helps you in the game because you want it to be a fair game overall. But this, you're literally paying for skills and things like that. So, not sure if this is just going to be the beginning of the pay to win sort of thing in this game, but that's what I'd be concerned about. Not necessarily that it's just 3 levels, but where does it end? Also, another one is the PMC pockets. So, as you know, we get sort of 4 1 slot pockets, and I think this new edition is going to get 2 1 slot and 2 2 slot pockets. So you will be able to put mags and things like that in the pocket, which, I mean, you can call that whatever you want, but that is definitely pay to win. You don't need to bring rigs in. You can sort of hold more things in your pockets, more grenades. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, it is definitely pay to win with the pockets, and that is something that honestly would be very, very helpful. The additional equipment and resources, this one I don't know too much about. I know that they have that one new item, which no one really knows what it is, the radio or whatever. We'll have to see what that actually does. But this one, I don't really have too many thoughts on because I guess when you buy the EOD edition, you do get more gear and a bigger, I guess, the gamma container or whatever. So this one doesn't really bother me too much. Until we see what that radio is, we don't know. It could be something ridiculously good. I mean, we'll just have to see. Also, with the traders. So, another pay to win feature, they are giving you increased fence rep. Then again, the EOD edition, you do start at 0.2, I think, or 0.25 rep with each trader. So, it is kind of similar. Not too worried about this one, but again, it's just I think the overall sort of feeling here is what direction is the game actually going in? Are we going in the direction where you're going to be able to spend money to level up your skills easier, to get more stash, to get easier ways to make money? Another one, and actually a comment that I read on Reddit in a thread earlier, is you actually get more flea market slots. So those got taken away to sort of help the RMT and cheater problem. But now they're literally selling them, so you have to pay to get them back. So let me just repeat that. What they actually did to sort of help the cheating problem with real money trading, now they are basically just selling it back to you. I don't know how that sounds to you guys, but it does sound very, very strange to me. Also, another thing that I want to mention is the price. So at 250 US dollars, that is just crazy. I mean, how much do you actually pay? This is in US dollars, by the way. How much do you actually pay for sort of a AAA game? Like maybe 70 to $80 or something like that. I know where I live, it sort of gets up to 100 just because of the different currency. But this game literally costs around 300 plus AUD for me if you were to buy it outright. And if I wanted to upgrade, which honestly it shouldn't cost that much considering I have EOD and it's the biggest version in the game, it is upwards of $100 just to upgrade this thing to the Unheard edition. That sounds honestly ridiculous to me. I mean, if they wanted to do something like this and they made it, I guess 25 to 40 or something along that ballpark just to have a little bit of an upgrade from EOD, that's a little bit, it's still very annoying because we should be getting this from the bat, but it doesn't feel like we're getting shafted as much. When they want to charge us an additional $100 or just a new player $250 to get all these features, it's just sort of ridiculous, and it really makes you think if it actually is a cash grab. That's pretty much all my thoughts and opinions that I have on this particular patch. I'd be very curious to hear what you guys think about it and what your thoughts are at this point. So let me know what edition you guys have, if you're an EOD member, or if you just have the standard edition, or if you're even considering buying this. I'm very curious to see what other people are thinking at this point. And if you disagree with me, also let me know. I would love to hear your opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little rant video. I thought I would get it out because, you know, it is a little worrying what happened just now in this patch. So yeah, I will upload normal videos just of me playing Tarkov. I have some that are already planned and already finished editing, so wait for those to come out in the next few days. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.